All right, so tonight in Clear's Tai Chi, we really worked on finding where they don't have power and where they have more empty than full. When people put pressure on you, most of the time, there's power there and people respond to that and they push back into it. That is the double-weighted error. What you want to do out of all that is that for the vast majority of the population, most people, almost everyone, most of the time, they have places where they're full and they're putting power if they're trying to do something to you, and places where they're empty. And there's empty that's good empty and empty that's bad empty. This is the bad empty I'm talking about, and you want to find that bad empty and capitalize on it. And if you do, it's that kind of an effect. If you do that and you push where they're powerful, it's this. And as they move, that place will change. And so there's different ways to get good at finding that. And I've showed a whole bunch of them in our class tonight, which you can come and see. But then from there, it's, of course, training with the resistance from a partner to get better and better at finding it, start to stay in there. Yeah, like that. And if you're straining, by the way, if you're doing the work I'm doing here, even if you're having trouble moving them, if you're straining, you're already wrong. No strain. It's not force on force. That's double-weighted error right now. Okay, sorry. Yep, and come again. And I'm using the first move, by the way, on all these to kind of do this. And I still pushed into your force. Ideally, I would have had that. And then he's here. He wasn't there. And then ideally, I want him to float off of it. And I don't mean float like he floats away like a balloon. I want him to get this kind of a, and then that, I'm using that on the emptiness to catch him. Yep. You okay?
Yeah.
And I have to make sure I keep correct too. Otherwise that gets in your way. And notice he's trying to be very one-pieced about the whole thing and very And so also what angles does he cover well and which ones is he kind of not?
Yeah.
And then if they're pushing your body, it's the same thing. Most people push on me like, yeah, you're here. And they'll try to fight that. And notice I'm not here fighting where he's got force. I'm feeling to the other side of that, where he doesn't have any, since he's not really got anything behind it at the moment. Now he's put something behind it. And so I've got to find out in between, where is he not applying force, or how can I offset it so that it floats him? And I'll show you what I mean by the offset. He's got power coming this way. He's got power coming around here. I expanded that, push into this some, and brought that around with my body. He's starting to get float there. It's not quite there yet. I sit down more, and then you see the float come right out of it. So that kind of thing. Big key to this stuff is really using your ting to feel where they are and where they're not. And then using that where they aren't, or that emptiness, that bad emptiness against them. Thank you, Logan.